Hey, how you doing, YouTube? It's Upside DIY. I already just made a video, and I don't know, when I was uploading, I thought the camera was like tilted. But anyways, these are just mini rockscapes. I worked on the floor, the crack, the wooden floor bowl. I filled the crack with some mortar, and I kind of had some extra cement. And then I just started to think, what could I do with it and stuff like that. So what I did was I got this piece of plastic tote, and then I filled up a couple of these. All you need is one, but I had two, and then I was gonna basically, and then I used it to put some cement on one of the corners, but you know, with the bottle like that, and you know, if you had the time and energy to put some dry cement in there, so it wouldn't really be as watery, you could probably stack up, you know, little walls. You could even have a cave, a double cave, you know, just stack up enough, put something in the middle like a piece of wood or something, and then but when you're stacking the things, you gotta or stacking on mortar, it's gotta be a decent level. You know, you gotta basically pour some mortar and then put the little pieces in there, and hope the mortar doesn't, dries up fast enough. But this is what I kind of did with this size. I didn't wipe the piece of wood down with oil. I'm gonna test it to see if I really need to do that, which I probably will start doing if I have to redo this. But yeah, just put down some mortar and have some rocks. Right, I've collected some rocks, and then basically just try to make a try to try to get rocks kind of to seat inside the mortar, and then when it dries, it should stick with the mortar and things like that. So basically, yeah, just got a chance to come outside, I guess, and I got to rebuild a lot of these things. And actually, I'm looking at this right here, and this might be where my bicycle rack that I'm actually painting and stuff, my rims. Here's some of the rims and things. I might have to go on this side of the house because it's not as sunny, you know. I kind of put the fish tubs, totes, and other things on this side of the house because it protects it from the sun, and really keeping cool and things like that. But yeah, I guess I could show you guys the outdoor harvesting ideas. I kind of found these inside of a garbage can. They were doing really good before, I guess. I accidentally probably watered these with some soapy water out of that bucket, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna probably have to rinse that off. And here's another one that I found, and these seem to be okay. Okay looking. These palm trees aren't doing really great. It's just because of the container that it's in, and there might be some big worms down in there. I'm not all the way sure. But they do seem to have some new growth. They seem to be I guess it's just how they are during this weather, and then some new ones might grow or not or something. I might even have to pull out these other plants in here. you know, because they're kind of fighting for space or whatnot. And I've seen palm tree videos, and they basically do grow other roots and things like that. But yeah, and they tend to like a pretty dry container, but yeah. So plants, I don't know what these plants are, but I gotta watch out for the ones that kind of you know, this is a plum tree, and it's getting some new I don't know if you guys can see this on this plum tree, but it's getting some new growth going. Hopefully it becomes a good year. There's slugs and snails. I kind of made a bad decision to put this in the dirt, but just it's showing some new signs, so it should be growing. I put a good stick for it, so it seems to enjoy that, so it doesn't get broken or anything. So these are some nice plants. I don't know if they're aqua plants, and even these orchids are kind of blooming and stuff like that. So, and I've got another one of these things growing on this side. So we got a lot of good rain, but the thing is, it's just, you know, it's just for now. It's, you can tell, you know, this thing just grew out of nowhere, that now it's like camouflaging my shed and stuff. It's got nice tropical flowers growing on it, so I pretty much try to take care of it. Try to do as much as I can towards just spraying down everything on sunny days. So just to keep things more humid and kind of tropical and safe and things like that. Another good plant that I've been kind of looking at to harvest, to try for some aquascaping, but I already know for aquascaping I gotta just go out into nearby a creek and try to find some plants that maybe submerge. But those green finger looking things look pretty cool. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Yeah, just trying to just pamper the plants a little more, because it's starting to get really sunny and stuff. So I'm just trying to. Most people would just have irrigation tubing and be able to water all their plants, but I'm just trying to just pamper these and give them, you know, a little bit of time and water to because I don't know if they need water or not. And there's even moss, like moss in there. There's a peppermint right there. I probably didn't water these all throughout the rainy season, so, you know, having a good water, because they don't really get that much. Not all these plants are getting great water during the rain, but when I water them, they tend to, things go okay, I guess. And I could even like use this pot to make like a bigger cave structure. So I might spend more time out here and make more cave structures with the rest of that mortar, and then I should be pretty much okay. It's just I gotta take care of so many other things that I just want to test some other things and plan out more of a day towards making the cave stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of work. I don't even want to work. I'm just that lazy, and it's just hard work sometimes. And then without a real purpose or plan, it's just useless. So I'm just trying to do useful stuff, and that's just about all. Like, I don't know much of the plan anymore. I just have space, and then I just gotta clean up a lot of things. I do like just sorting out what I have, and then not dealing with other stuff. So that might be pretty much a lot of the stuff that I'm gonna be and I need a shovel to kind of like get underneath that piece of wood and remove that. But yeah, it just without starting so much stuff, it just saves me more time and energy for what I really need to be doing. So I might just have to use this for something else. I really just plan on just having something like this started, but I don't know how far it's gonna go. It just depends on what works and what doesn't. Just like this big old block of cement. When I first started thinking about molding stuff, but it just it's just too heavy. It's just too heavy, and it's actually gonna crack right down. It's actually gonna crack like the other one that I showed you guys. But I just enjoy harvesting stuff. I don't know why. Then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna build out of it. I might even try to build something with this. Hold on. Let me try to lay out something on this, hopefully, and then no, actually I have something better. Because this is too warped, it's not firm enough, so it's not going to be flat. I need a big board. So I guess I got this right here. And this right here is actually kind of like a top shelf that I'm going to be trying to have. So it's going to just be the top shelf of whatever I might try to build that. So it's going to be kind of small. So let's see what I can do. Right there, I've laid out kind of a decent dimension. It could just be balanced, but this is pretty much the top of the cave. And then I'm gonna just lay rocks around it, and I'm gonna show you guys. So there's that. I can actually like drill some holes in here when it dries with the masonry bit. But the thing with the cement is it'll break. Things like this, it'll just break in half and have cracks in it like this. So it's not the greatest idea, but it's kind of what I could try out. So I'm not going to be trying to make this all the time. I actually got the mortar set over here to try to finish this stuff up, and this drain pipe is actually a sewer overflow, so when the sewer backs up, most of the stuff, it won't flow out through the toilet or whatnot, but maybe outside more. But I'm going to use the rest of this mortar to try to touch this up. But would it be nice? I mean, even like with broken pieces, you could you can try to find some type of glue and glue them back, but you know, it's just stuff you just gotta watch out for when you're not really sure, and maybe work on. So thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.